Welcome back, everybody. We have royalty among us today on Great Day, Connecticut. We're here with Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York.
Yes, Duchess is out with a new mystery novel. We're so excited that you're here. A Most Intriguing Lady, it's called. And welcome, welcome. We're so happy to have you.
Oh, Scott and Cara, thank you so much for having me on. It's just so good to be back in the United States. I do love coming here. I feel like I'm American.
Well, we love having you.
Yeah, I love how you say our names. This is your second historical novel, and like your first, it's inspired by one of your ancestors. She seems very intriguing because she's the perfect lady, but she's also the perfect detective.
So the first one was me launching myself as into novel writing and to become an author. So I was quite sort of it was really good, and it got on the bestseller list. But this one is Fergie let off the lead. Lady Mary, she is very... I mean, I know, it's like Corgis leads, you know, actually I just made that up, that's quite funny. But it's sort of... I think it's quite funny. Yeah. But it's sort of Fergie in general now is let off the lead. You know, I'm 63, grandmother, and so when I was writing Lady Mary, I could see her sitting very demurely, etiquette and everything, doing everything right. And then little did anyone know that after 6 o'clock she turned into a super sleuth and became a female detective, went into disguise, and actually, true, in 1870, a lot of women helped the police with the gangs by joining the gangs. So I'm true to history in this. I researched it in depth, and I found that this is my future. I'm a super sleuth.
We will absolutely love it. Now, there were rigid restrictions on women during this era. Did you have a problem writing around that, or were you in like disbelief or something along those lines?
I think there are rigid restrictions, not just in that era. I think the same rigid restrictions are still out there, Scott. I think that this is why, you know, in Afghanistan I built 82 schools underground for women and girls, because you know, there are many places all over the world that still do not allow women to have the right to voice their opinions. And I feel that Most Intriguing Lady is me saying to women out there, get on and write the book. I didn't know how to write a novel. I asked for help. And I feel really strongly that it's time for us all to speak up a bit. And I really do. It's paramount for me. And Beatrice usually say, Mum, why wear your heart on your sleeve when you wear it all over your body? So speak from your heart.
Yeah, I love that.
Such a good point.
I think also, I love that you're emboldened. You just said, hey, I'm 63 and I'm doing this. But, you know, a lot of people, for their second act or figuring out how to pivot, it can be scary. And, you know, you decided, I'm going to be a mystery writer. So what's your advice to others who might be wanting a second act also?
Well, the first thing I would say to anyone who wants a second act, they don't know what it might be, then go and ask, go be curious, go and find out, go talk to people, go talk to friends, you know, go to the local community, really think, well, what does amuse me? Write poetry, do NFTs. I've done that as well. Just sort of go and try and not think it's on your bucket list, but, oh, you're too old to do it. Absolute nonsense. You're never too old. You've got to keep that childish mentality of curiosity. And I think that's the secret why I keep reinventing Fergie. She's back again.
And we love it. Well, it's funny you should talk about your childhood. You attended the Danes Hill School, Stratfield Turgis, where you were known as a courageous, bubbly, and outgoing little girl. You've carried those traits with you throughout your life.
Scott, you are the first person ever in my entire life who's ever asked me that question, and you are spot on. Because that is so funny. You should go to that little naughty little person. She was so naughty. I was born with this sort of bath hat of red curls that you pulled and they went back in. And everybody said to me, oh, you know, I remember I was in the pram and Mum said, oh, what a darling red hair. You don't have red hair. Where did you get her from? And Mum said, the postman. I think I, all my life, believed that I was from the postman. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God,
goodness.
that is so great.
You know, the world was just enamored, of course, with the Queen, and it's so sad that she lost. I know you personally were close to her also. Can you talk a little bit about your relationship with the Queen and what it's been like now that she's no longer with us?
Yes, I mean, the way to describe this awesome, extraordinary legend is that from all my life, I've felt that there's a hand guiding me that's not there. You know, that you really needed, that she was so special, and she gave me her corgis, and literally, she was iconic. And the special thing about the Queen, she loved to laugh.
Yeah, well, we love to laugh with you during this interview.
Thank you, Duchess.
You're a complete joy, and if you're in this back here in Connecticut, please come visit us.
Yes, I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go to the bookstore, Barnes & Noble or anywhere to get it.
There's
Thank
the
you so
love
much
it.
for having me.
A most intriguing lady, just like the lady we've just interviewed. Thank you, Duchess.
Thank you, Duchess.
Thank you so much, Scott and Cara.
It's so funny.
I love how she says our names.
Scott and Cara. Scott?